Welcome to Grandma's DIY. Today we're going to do a flat Christmas tree using pool noodles. Now I have certain things that I use to cut the pool noodles with. This little thing here. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, anywhere. It's just a foam cutter. Cuts really well. You're going to need these pliers because they're going to cut the garland. Okay, you need a nice bucket of glue sticks. You don't have to use glue sticks, it's up to you. And a measuring tape. You're gonna have to measure. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is cut our pool noodles. This is our trial and error, because if you want them longer, you have to cut it longer, and then as you go up, you delete numbers. Okay, flip it down to the pool noodles. Okay, so this pool noodle is 20 inches. This one is 18. Then we go 17. Then we go 16. And you see what I'm doing? We keep going down. Then I get down to this one. This is a 14. This one is a 15, so it might be a little out of order, but that's okay. I can fix that. This one is a 13. It's a let's see here. It's a 14. This one is a 12. This one is 11. This one is 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 4, and of course 3. Now, if you want it larger than this, you can make it larger than this. What I did was, because I wanted to move this, I numbered them. So this is 1, and you have to put these little points. You are going to cut in a slant. It's best to cut it in a slant. It works better in a slant. And you just put it together. I did number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and of course 14. And I'm going to put them together like so. Because they have to resemble a Christmas tree. And the best way to do that is to roll these. Because once you cut them in a slant, it's going to be something, it's going to be a little different. Cut into a slant. And then you just roll them so that you can have your points this way. Now, if I make a mistake, that's okay, because your garland is going to cover all this up. So you're not going to have to worry at all. So we're going to turn this, and we'll turn this one. And as you can see, it's a Christmas tree. Now, when you cut your pool noodles, you cut them to straight. Then you take a string, you put it here, and you match out a triangle. Then you go back and you mark it with your marker, and you're going to cut them into a slant. Every one of them's got to be cut into a slant to resemble a Christmas tree. Now, there's certain ways you could do this to put it together. You could get a needle, preferably a dowel needle, and you could go through with string here and here and here, straight down the middle. I'm going to do it with a glue gun. So I'm going to glue all of mine together. Okay, here we go. This is the first one. Now see, it's in a slant. Make sure you have enough glue sticks, guys, because this, if you're using a large glue gun and a large glue stick, that's better actually, because it is going to take some gluing. Then I'm going to put this down over here, and I'm going to take this next one and I'm going to glue it just like this in a slant. See? And it's just going to stick together like this. See? And it is together. There you go. It's glued together. Now we're going to glue this one to the next one. You're going to go right down the middle. And my glue stick doesn't want to work. There we go. Okay, pause it. It just don't want to work. Okay, here we go. We're gluing it all the way down. Let's make sure we get all the sections. Don't miss any of them. Put your glue gun down. And we're going to make sure we glue it just like this, section to section. Don't worry about the glue showing at all, because like I said, we're going to cover all that. See how light this is? And it's together. I'm going to make sure this is glued straight the way it's supposed to be. So you're going to pick this one up, or you can pick this one up and just keep going right down the middle. We're just going all the way down the middle right here. And I did pick up some of those little bitty things just in case, you know, they're protectors for your fingers. And you could get those at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Now we're going to glue this right onto here. Make sure it's flat. Glue it on together. Just glue it. Make sure it sticks really nice and tight. You know, you can even wrap this with a rope or some yarn just to make sure you get a good tight fix. Now we're going to go on. We're going to keep going. Just keep going. And invest in a very good glue gun, please. This one I have used for a long time, and now she's trying to take a rest, and I don't want her to rest. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stick this right on there, and I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds. Doesn't take much. It will hold. But like anything, you know, you don't want it to come apart. So you're going to hold it for a little bit and let it stick. Now we're going to go on to the next one. Like I said, invest in a very good glue gun. And the thing about it is I have 4. Well, I had 4. I used them all. And they are all now not working. They work when they want to. And I just invested in a new one but I'm not using the new one. I'm going to try to see if I can get her to go ahead and do her thing. Turn it where the points are. Watch your numbers. Now, I could have put these a little bit out of sequence. If I have, that's fine. I got my little cutter right there. But I think I'm okay. Now I'm going to go on and do this next one here. Like I say, right down the middle. She's really worn out. She's just, I think she's had her fill of being a glue gun. Time for her to rest. Gonna turn this one where the points are, and we're gonna stick it. There we go. We're gonna hold that one down for a little bit. Just a small tab, because it will glue. There you go. Now we're going to go on and keep going. Just keep going. Turn this one around and glue it on. Hold it for a little bit until it sits. The good thing about a glue gun is you don't have to really babysit it. It's not gonna, it only takes a few minutes, just like it takes a few minutes to burn your fingers. Remember that. Because it will do that if you're not careful. See how light that is? Okay. Let's just keep going. We're going to take this one and slide it on up there against it. There you go. Just hold it for a few minutes. Let it get all the gusto. Let it adhere. Because as soon as it dries, it's done. It's a done deal. See? Light as a feather. And that's what you want. Well, if your house floods, at least you know you can float on this. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Ever. Nobody wants to float if you don't have to. Okay. Let's pull the other one over there. There we go. Now, just hold it down and let it glue. Let it just stay there and do its thing. It's not as flat as it should be, but that's okay. Like I said, by the time we finish, it's going to be a beautiful Christmas tree. Okay, we're going to go on and glue this one too, and have this one ready. Oh yeah, make sure you put enough glue there. And just slide this one on in there. Just like that. And just hold it for a few seconds. As you can see, holding up pretty darn well there. Okay, go on. We're going to just keep moving along. Let's put this on over there. There we go. Now, guys, when I finish this, I'm going to be able to hold this straight up. And it's going to be just light as a feather. Let's go on to here. Let's get it on over here. See how easily this is moving? Now, if you want to make it better, bigger, instead of starting with 20 inches at the bottom, go 30 or 40. A pool noodle is a very long noodle. This one, I use 4 pool noodles. And I used them all up. Because no waste. I don't like waste. I prefer to use it all the way up. Because that's what you need to do. You don't want waste. Very important. Okay. Now we got our small one, which is the top. So we're going to hold that for a little bit. Just keep holding it until it adheres. Now, like I said, if you want yours longer or bigger, instead of going 20 like I did or 21, you can go 25 and count down as you go. Count down. The more you count down, that's how you get it as large as you want it. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to use 4 pool noodles. You might need 5 or 6 to make it larger. All right, here we go. Look at that. Just look at that. See? It's all adhered. And there it is. See? And all you got to do is put a string through here because it's a hole there. Now what I'm going to do, I bought this garland at Walmart. It's only $9 now. The pool noodles were $1.50 a piece. So I spent $6 for that. This was $10. This is what's going to make your tree come alive. This will make your tree. You just stroke it on down. Just flip them on out. Flip it out. You know, I never said I would buy garland, but here we go. And I got the 50 feet one because I want it to be really, really fluffy. And I'm going to put it right in between every little crevice. And since I have 50 feet, I'm going to be coming back doing more. So I'm going to put more. And this will reinforce the in-between right here. So this is what I'm doing. I'm reinforcing the in-between. And when I reinforce that, I'm going to put my garland right there in the middle of it. See, I'm just reinforcing it. That's all I'm doing. Just reinforcing this to make sure it stays where I want it to stay. And I'm going to take my garland and I'm going to stick it right up in there. Look at that. It's already looking like a Christmas tree. And we could come back and put more garland here. But right now, I'm going to go in the middle. And remember these little pliers I showed you? Okay. And you don't even need these pliers, to tell you the truth. Because I believe it'll cut just as easily without them. Because you can use a pair of scissors. See that? I'm just putting it in between. Because I'm reinforcing as I go along. And I'm just making sure I put enough of this right here. The good thing about using pool noodles is they're easy. Like I said, invest in a very good glue gun. Yeah, all the way down. You just make sure it's really in there in the crevices. Make sure you get in between. Right there in between. Then you're going to take this garland again and you're going to stick it right on in there. Look at that. It's already looking like a Christmas tree. See? Flat Christmas tree. You're going to take your little thing here. Find where your little wire is. Put that in there. And cut it. Look at that. See how it's coming out? It's starting to look like a tree. Now, I had my friend's daughter. She's going to dress a window, and she wanted to make a flat Christmas tree. Well, I seen that it was, I thought about pool noodles, and I said, you know, instead of cardboard, has anyone ever did it in pool noodles? Probably have. I just haven't seen it. Okay. We're going to just make sure it goes all the way into the middle there. All the way down. All the way. Because you want it to stay in there and look its best. So you put it right on in there. Stick it on in there. Don't worry about your fingers on this one. Glue gun can't get it. And that's a good thing. Okay. Let's find our let's find it again so we can cut. Now you can use scissors because this wire is so thin that you don't really have to use these. If you have an old pair of scissors, you can use them instead. Oops. Can't be doing that if I turn that around. You're just going right in between the crevices. Just right in between there. And my little bugger here, she can eat up some glue sticks like nothing. She's hungry. She might be old, but she's still hungry. There we go. Just put it on in there. Now we're going to go ahead and mesh this on in there. There we go. And as you see, 50 feet. Comes with a lot of it. Comes with it. What, $10? That's a good buy. Got to see how this is coming out. Look at that. Looks just like a tree, don't it? Black Christmas tree. And we could go back in and cover up the sections that's showing to make it that much prettier. We're just going to keep going down the middle. Just keep doing it. All the way down. I want to thank my daughter-in-law, Tanya, because she's my cameraman. Or should I say camera woman? And we're just going to press it on down. Find your little wire. Cut your little wire. Pull it on out. There we go. You know I've never done this before. This is good. This is a good trial and everything here for me. I love it. I actually can't wait to decorate this little baby. So I can see. I mean, you could put lights on it. I'm going to put this out on the front porch. I'm pretty sure I will. After I finish it and decorate it and light it up. I think I will. Put it right there on the front porch and hang it up. Because it's really pretty. Okay, so let's get this on up. Put this on in there. Just fluffing it on up. Let's find that wire. You can even hear it when you crunch it. You can hear that wire. The wire makes a little crunch sound when you do it. Oh, I can't wait to finish this and let you guys see it, because I tell you, you could just keep adding as much as you want the garland. Just keep adding it. And you know, pool noodles also make great wreaths. Just keep putting it on in here. Okay. Let me put this down there. Okay. Look at how far I've gotten. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you can't ask for anything better. Okay, let's finish it up. This is the easiest project I've ever thought of. Oh, I should say my friend's daughter thought of. She did a very good job on wanting to do this. Okay, so we just, now it's getting to be shorter. See, it's getting to be shorter because of Okay. Let's cut this again. Oops. There we go. Now we getting down to the nitty gritty here. Just keep on adding. Keep your glue sticks handy. You're going to need them. Unless you have a big industrial glue gun, which I just invest in. But I want to give my old girl here another shot. Let's see how she works. She don't want to retire just yet. Okay, so now we're going to put this in here. Punching it down into the middle. Let's see if we can find the wire here. There you go. I heard it crunch. Okay, let's keep going. You know, if you have fingernails, it might bite a little. The fingernails, yeah. So if they're too long, be very careful with your fingernails. Okay. Let's get this one down in here in between. I'm rather enjoying this. Okay, stick it on in there. Let's find this wire so that we can cut it. There you go, I heard the crunch. Let's put this one on in there. This is the little one. Oh my. Okay. And we're down to the little one. Don't worry about the top, because we can always come back and just put more at the top so that it won't be seen. That way you could do your angel if you want to do your angel tree topper or whatever you want to do there. There we go. You guys have got to see this. Look at this. Flat. See? All flat. Look at that. All in the back. It's all flat. And the glue is holding. Can you believe it? Like I said, I've never done this before. So this is new to me. Now, I'm going to go back and get the sections that I didn't cover. which is this bottom here and this. So I'm going to just put it like this. That's why I got 50 feet, because I wanted to make sure I had enough in case I did have to go back and cover some more, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to just put that right there. And then I'm going to stick this right here. So I'm covering it. So it could be a nice, even bond. Can you hand me some scissors? Because I want to see if that's going to work better. I have a little open space there. Now this is a tricky part because you got to get this to open up. Open up like this in order to get the spots that you missed. So with that being said, and that's a little tricky, you're going to have to do it a little piece at a time. You still could use your long finger, but you're going to have to open it up and put glue where you want it, because you don't want the other section to get. And watch your fingers. Yeah, this is the tricky part. It's always a tricky part, you know? So, you just open it up. Stick your glue right there where you want it. Keep going. I have this thing about full Christmas trees, you know, that's me. I like them full. So I'm just going to make it as full as I can, because like I said, I don't like waste. And if I can use all of it, I will. I'm going to try scissors and see how this cuts. Oh, it cuts better. Use scissors, people. It cuts better. I got a little open spot here that I want to cover. There we go. Oh, that looks good. If you find open spots, or if you think you got open spots, just open it up and go back through and cover it. Because remember, we did do it in between the lines now. I'm going to move my glue gun over here so I can get it easily. Well, first I got to learn how to do a glue gun, don't I? Okay, there we go. I just love the sound of this. Don't know why, but I do. Crunchy. And you use the middle of this. When you're laying it down, use the middle so that it don't burn your fingers. And I'm learning really fast that it's best not to use a small gun. Use a good big gun, something, or get the one with the 20 sticks where you could just keep going like crazy. I just love this crunch. I don't know why. I mean, look at that. That is just too gorgeous. That is just too gorgeous. I love this tree. Now, some of these you don't have to go back and do. But if you feel you want a full Christmas tree, go back and do it. You know, just keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. I mean, this is all trial and error, and it's fun. Just find the time to do your Christmas tree. I have to unwind my thing here. Put some more down. Like I said, I'm opening up the spots, not the indentations. We did the indentations. So now I'm just doing the top of it that we didn't do because we put everything in the middle. Now, if you go get the flocked trees, they're like $19.97 at Walmart. You could get those and you could flock it. The flock has a little bit more on it, and I think you probably could do less. You don't have to do as much here, much there as I've done here. I'm showing you step by step how to do this because I want you guys to do it right and to be proud of your tree when you do it. And that's the name of the game. You want to be proud of it. You want to know that, hey, I did that, and I could do another one if I want to. So I'm just going in betweens. You know, you can make a Halloween tree like this too. Get a pool noodle, decorate it black, or maybe not. You know, the sky's the limit. You do what you want to do and make it the way you want to make it that makes it nice to you. See, we're covering all this up, so it's going to be really, really simple. Like I said, if you want to go back and cover it, go back and cover it. If you don't worry about it. Just flock what you have and just go from there. See, I'm just opening it up so that I could get the parts I missed. That's all I'm doing. Right here. I want you guys to look at this, how far I've gotten. Look at this. See how pretty that looks? It's all big greenery. And I'm just making it really, really fluffy. I just want you guys to see. I mean, you could even flock along with me. You could do this along with me and you still have you a nice Christmas tree. We'll see if we missed any up here. You just want to flock where you missed. Or if it's a spot there that's showing, even though it's green anyway, my best to you guys is to get a green pool noodles because it's less likely to show if you do miss anything. And by the time you put on your decorations and everything, that'd be even greater. That'd be really nice because you won't be able to see it because it's already green. Like I said, I just love a really nice, fluffy Christmas tree. There you go. Beautiful Christmas tree. And it's flat. Now, you might think I missed the top, but I didn't. I didn't miss the top at all. I'm going to put a little there. I could just measure that and cut it. And then I could just put a little here. Now, how we're going to hang this up is all we need to do is put a string through it. Because you have holes right here. See? There's your hole right there. So you put that, you can string your hole right through it and hang it up. But you have the Christmas tree.